Welcome to Beyond Our Focus. I'm Stefan, this is Amanda, and this is Breaking Prisms for August 22nd.
Thursday.
Thursday, and this is going to be our very, very first episode of the very first season of Love, Death, and Robots, the Netflix animated anthology series.
Yes. All centering around the topics, love, death, and robots.
Yes. All of them. I think everything has at least two of the three elements involved somehow.
And it's really cool because they keep track of it. And
yes.
They have symbols, and before the episode begins, after the intro, they'll put the symbol X symbol. So symbol plus symbol, pretty much.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I would almost argue to say, in my personal opinion, that the Love, Death, and Robots anthology series is better than the Black Mirror anthology series.
I would say so, just because of
there are episodes I love in Black Mirror.
Yeah.
I absolutely love. We've gone over this. But I think as a whole, there's almost as many episodes in this one as there is the entire series.
Yeah, 18 versus, 23?
I think total. That's with the movie. So, and yes, there's some lows in this series, but I think for the most part, it's a pretty solid series. But I love anime. Mm-hmm. I love future tech of any kind. And this is...
You love, Death, and Robots?
Exactly. Love, Death, and Robots. I mean, this speaks to me in every single way.
Yes. I completely 100% agree.
I am the target audience. 100%.
Just throwing it out there. Two things. One, as you can see, this is our second episode of the week of Breaking Prisms. It's going to be a new thing we are starting, where we're going to be Twilight Zone solidly through 1 on Tuesdays, and then Thursdays we pick up on a anthology series of choice, really.
Well, right now it's Love, Death, and Robots.
Yes. And
we'll move on to something later. If you have any suggestions, anything you would like to see, let us know, and we will consider it. There's 4 episodes per month, so, I mean, we're looking at, like 4.5 months, maybe a little less. So we got a little while of this, so if we can get a tally mark here, what everybody wants to see, we'll pick that. We'll pick it, because I don't know of any other anthology that really has, like, a bunch of episodes, but we know a few things. Anyway, let's move into the spoiler-free of this episode, which is going to be really hard.
Okay. The second thing I was going to mention is that this series is extremely adult. I don't know if you've ever seen or heard anything about it on Netflix. Very, very much adult. Gore, language.
Watch the episode, want to know what other people thought, so you clicked on this, or you just was interested and wanted to see what people thought before you went into it.
Yes. So definitely for more on the adult side, but we're totally here for that. So
yes, no, this is insanely adult. This episode, for sure.
Yes.
Other episodes, even more so. And some not so much, but it explores the whole gambit of the rating system, I think.
Yeah, I would
because
say so.
Episode 2, I think about almost as PG as you can get.
I think 2 is language. That's the main thing in that one.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Yeah. I was saying there's not much. Where Episode 3, on the other hand, goes the exact opposite way. I think it's almost probably the most mature episode of the season.
Okay, so let's start off with our
spoiler-free top-level thoughts.
Yay! That's my top-level thought.
And that is top-level. 2 thumbs up, 400 companion cubes. It was freaking fantastic.
Like, we'll go with Gladys literally just gave us the entire
room
warehouse.
Yeah, warehouse. That works too.
Yeah. Warehouse of companion cubes for this one, and we saved all of them.
This was a great introduction to Love, Death, and Robots.
Yes.
When I first watched it, I was in love immediately, and I got anyone who I had thought might like anything in this genre at all to watch it.
Yes, I was one of those people.
Yes, you were one of those people, along with 4 or 5 other people at work. They're like, you have to watch it. You have to try it. Try it. Top level, it's a group of people, the giant monster fighting another giant monster.
It's Beast Wars.
Beast Wars, sure. There we go. People fighting beasties.
Yes.
That's really what this is about.
Yes.
These episodes, real short. This one's only 17 minutes. I think even shorter if you count like the opening and ending.
Yeah.
So more like 16 minutes, 15 and a half minutes. So it's not very long. And hey, right there, that's the biggest downfall of this episode.
Yes.
It's not long enough.
We
This could have been a
more.
movie. This could have been its own series by itself. This one is really cool.
It was pretty much after you're done watching it, you are just like, you're not left with that empty questioning feeling like, I needed more. It is more of the like, I crave everything that's in this world.
You don't really feel like you missed anything. It tells the story it needs to tell. Yeah. It really does. But there's so much in the other world. There's so much there, so much richness, and so many questions what could be around and how everything is dealt with that it could have its own 10-episode series, and I would love that. Or it could be its own movie.
Just give me a video game, too. I'm totally cool with a video game, too.
Other ones fit better video game, especially like episode 4 or 5.
Yeah. But still, I mean, even if this was a video game, like this could have been one giant long cutscene, and then we could have had more of the story throughout the game.
People
and I
don't
would
like
have
the cutscenes.
I do.
I do too.
I do too.
I think people complain.
I do. Well, people complain about a lot of shit.
They really
Doesn't
do.
mean I listen. So, that's pretty much as top level as you can get. It centers around one main fighter and her crew and her beastie.
Yes, is what it focuses on. I think the CG was really well done.
Oh, yeah.
There's not a lot of acting. What there is, I think, is well done.
Even though, the voice acting was on par.
But again, there's not a lot of it. This isn't really about the voice acting.
Yeah.
And there isn't a lot of time to really explore that gambit of voice acting. But the CG is really cool. The voice acting is good. It's beautiful. It's really cool. Future cyberpunk aesthetic is amazing. And the monsters, which I just want to call kaiju, but usually that refers to giant monsters, but they look like kaiju.
Hers in particular, I believe in the, I want to say furry/scaly community. I think that's a serval, which it looks like
a word I've never heard of.
Well, it's like a shark dragon looking thing.
It's a small kaiju,
but
it's a kaiju.
I want to say it's a serval.
When I think kaiju, I think what we just saw, except much bigger generally, because like Pacific Rim. But I mean, this looked like a Pacific Rim creature. Increase the size by about 50 feet. You have a Pacific Rim creature. That is right. That is if we were little kaijus just running around fighting each other. Awesome.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll throw the rating out if you didn't understand earlier. We've decided on 5.
Yeah.
Both of us 100% on 5.
If we could have more than 5, it would have been across way in a different state.
One of these
now,
days,
but
we're gonna get 5 of these little bastards here. These little beautiful companion cubes, which we love so much, and we're gonna line them up across the table, and then we're gonna knock them off the table according to how many we lost, and it's gonna be awesome.
Hopefully not hit the camera,
and it's gonna be great. But these are not cheap.
Isn't it like 20?
Yeah, they're like $20-$25 a piece. So these are not cheap. I don't feel like spending another $100
when we get the little ones. We too cheap. Cardboard.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But that's what I want to do, because that'd be cool. How many did we lose? And we knock off what we need to. Yeah. Or we don't knock off anything. It'd be cool. Anyway, 5 out of 5. We didn't lose anything. It was awesome.
So go watch it. Stop listening to us. Turn this entire thing off. Put us on pause. That'd be the nice thing to do.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Please go watch it.
Please, definitely.
If you're interested in anime, if you're interested in cyberpunk, if you're interested in the future, if you're interested in this also, we didn't mention it really, but there's some really, really good gore in this.
Oh, yes. Whew, beautiful gore.
Truthfully, I think it has more gore than any of the other episodes.
Oh, yeah.
By far. It's one of the only ones that really is just really, really violent compared to, again, any of the other episodes. I think we're actually there's a vampire episode.
And remember, guys, they're saying that video game causes violence. They're not saying that, anthologies are. So you go ahead and do this.
No, TV is perfectly safe. It's never, it doesn't do anything. Anyway, we're going to move into spoilers, which there's not much to spoil past what we already did, except the conclusion.
Yes. So, hopefully you guys have watched it, came back to join us on this part of the
For the last
podcast.
5 minutes of the episode.
So, the quick summary pretty much is it centers around Sonnie, obviously.
Sonnie's Edge is named the episode, which I don't think we mentioned, did we?
No, we didn't.
It's called Sonnie's Edge.
Yeah. Hi. Hopefully you were able to find the episode without us having to tell you the title, because it's the
Sonnie's
first
Edge. It is Sonnie's Edge.
Sonnie's Edge. So it centers around Sonnie. She is obviously a fighter. She gets approached by a rich dude that says, I want to pay you to lose this match.
Yes, an insane amount of money to lose. And they're like, no. It's like, but it's so much money. They're like, no, but you really, really should lose. And they're like, no.
No, it is not about money. Her teammates said it's not about money. It is literally about revenge. It is about getting back at
the type of people that basically raped and beat her.
Yes, they cut her up after horrible shit. Horrible.
That's what it's supposedly about.
Yes.
And then we get into the fight, which, oh my god, what a cool fight.
It's a beautiful fight.
Again, this is like a kaiju fight right here. I'm totally, these are kaijus. That's what I'm going with no matter what. But the fighting's so cool.
Yes, you get a beautiful beast fight. You get just different reveals, and everything was just so well. Obviously, how they fight is your human is linked into your creature, and then through your spirit, pretty much through your mind, you control your creature.
They're hooked up somehow.
Yeah,
we don't know exactly
it's called linked. You're linked.
You're linked. It reminds me a lot of Real Steel.
Oh, that was good. That one's good too.
I mean,
yeah,
it's kind of what Hugh Jackman's doing.
It is. It's his was a shadow boxer.
Yeah,
but still, yeah. No, that's pretty much it. You are controlling this thing to make it fight that thing.
Yeah,
and they have
one heck of a battle. Now, of course, Sonnie wins because I mean, she kind of had to, even though it doesn't look good for a while there. Yeah. For a moment there, it's like, oh. She's been stabbed through. This isn't good. This is really bad. And then she impales her head, the whole head, into the neck of the other beast.
Oh, that was beautiful. And then, for good measure, just rips his head off.
Yeah, rips his head off. It's, again, very gory.
Yes. So we go back to their room or wherever they're staying at. Their friends are drunk. They're just having their thing. And Sonnie realizes that a woman that was following the rich dude around has gone into the area where they keep the beast.
They had a look early on, and now they're back. And then she follows her back into the room. They start talking. She reveals a little bit about that. Nah, that's not really her edge.
My edge isn't revenge.
It's not revenge. It's not really what it's about.
Yes.
And we don't get a lot further than that. They probably should have. They probably wanted to.
Yeah. It was more of a... She's trying to explain to her why she is scared every time she goes into the ring. Every time she has one of these fights, she is terrified. But it's not out of revenge that she's been doing this. And she's kind of about ready to go further when she gets very distracted by this other woman who's pretty much getting undressed.
Yep.
They have a nice little makeout scene. And then, okay, wow.
Other woman uses Wolverine claws. I think they came out of her fingers.
It's like literally the tips of her fingers, like underneath the fingernails.
It reminds me. It's not like Wolf. Which one was it? Was it 2X2?
Yes.
Homegirl.
Yeah, the chick. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
yeah.
All
I just pictured was an angry squirrel.
Something like that. And then she just straight through the head and just, hands this way, and you just see the spikes go through and up through her top. And like, oh, she's dead.
Yeah,
that's it. That's you.
Sonnie's eyes are starting to roll back. She has blood coming out of her mouth, but she's still kind of like gurgling and kind of talking-ish through it. And you're like, dude, you strong.
You really...
You somehow missed all the points in the brain that you need, apparently.
Apparently, and then takes it out. She falls into the ground. The old rich white guy walks in. And it's like, oh, I warned you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, neat trick.
Yeah.
And then,
that pisses everybody off. So the girl starts curb stomping her with heels.
Yeah.
Until her face is smashed, her eyeballs popping out. And
any real person would be dead.
Yes. And you just see blood gurgling out of the mouth.
And she starts laughing.
Yes. Not good enough.
And then, that at this point... The creature comes in like an alien from the Alien movies. That's all I could think about when we see it originally.
Pretty much, she said, she's asked, what is she? She's just pretty much an empty casing, and because her voice becomes so clear. When she's like gurgling and stuff, it's so distorted, and then suddenly it's clear as though she was faking the entire time with her voice and connection being so connected.
What I gathered from that, it looked like there was like speakers and stuff in the tech. That it wasn't actually coming from the body anymore. It had moved over to the speakers and that little tech stuff that was behind them.
So it was completely crisp and clear, and she's like, hey, you want to know my edge? You want to know why I am so, why I am so willing to win, why I have to win, because every single time I am fighting for my life. And you're like, oh damn. I think I know what's going on.
And then we see the monster, and Girly decides, I'm running, which doesn't make it more than about 2-3 steps before the tail just slams through their head, and you just...
Yes.
Oh, no, you're gone.
And then, of course, she spirals up the dude and gets face to face with him, and is like, are you scared? Can you feel that fear?
So, and that didn't say that's it. That's all we get.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
Even just the fact that they made the screen go black. Like, they didn't kill him on camera.
No.
They just made the screen go black, and she literally whispers, are you afraid yet? Or are you scared yet? And it's like...
It's so cool. So
intense.
good. So intense. So amazing. I love this episode. I love this episode. Again, the only downfall of this episode is that we don't have more. Because, again, I would watch a whole series of this.
Yes.
Let's move on. Give me a cool story about her. Actually, just give me a full movie. Like a Ghost in a Shell movie. Because I love Ghost in a Shell.
Yeah.
But it completed its plot. And it's all it really needed. Being an hour and a half of giving me a full plot summary of what's going on. Or give me a cool story about moving between different things. And maybe some actual cool conclusion. God, it'd be cool.
Like, even if you, besides Sonnie, even if you want to explore other beasties, even if you want to explore other fights, like, please, just bring it. Bring it closer.
It's so cool.
The fun fact is how many times have we seen this now? Like, this would be my probably third or fourth time watching this episode.
Oh, I've only seen it twice.
Oh, okay.
I watched it originally. I watched all the episodes, and then I haven't watched it until we just popped it back on.
Because I watched it once, I watched it with Chad, and then I would just watch it. So this would be, I guess, maybe my third time watching it.
It's only my second time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insanely good, but it's only my second time. It's so short. It's not really... There's not much to remember. It's like, not a lot happens, but it is very cool.
It's just the fact I brought that up. This is the second and third time we watched it, yet this is the first discovery today of finding out that it was based off a short story. Because I did not know that at all. Like, apparently, in 1991, a magazine published a short story called Sonnie's Edge. And I want to know if it is the exact story, if this is kind of a pull off that story. I want to know. So I'm going to track it down and let you guys know.
More research is required. Yeah. Maybe we'll get onto that with the next episode. Which is... I enjoy the next episode. I think the next episode is a really good episode.
Yes, I
as
agree.
Well. Very different. Completely different from this episode. Which is cool. Again, this is anthology. So there are commonalities between the episodes, but they're very different. Yeah,
being that if you think of the themes, love, death, robots, then those are the only ties connecting any of these. They're not different types of CGI, different types of animation styles, different complete themes all over.
But most all of them also take place in the future.
This is true.
If not all of them.
The Ice Age one did.
It might be the only one that doesn't.
I don't think they... Well, the yogurt one did, I think.
I think all of them, except maybe that one. They all have some kind of weird futuristic stuff going on. But anyway, so super great. Like I said, 5 out of 5 out of 5 out of 5 out of 500.
Beautiful start to an amazing anthology series, but this one definitely just powerhouse, just everything you could ever want.
This is definitely a standout amongst the series. And we've officially gone longer than the episode itself, so maybe we should move on. The episode total was 17 minutes and 6 seconds. We're pushing 20 at the moment, so it was awesome. We obviously cannot recommend it enough.
Just see it.
Be an adult. I wouldn't recommend
Netflix.
Kids watch this.
No. Go watch it on Netflix. Don't let your kids watch it. Just don't.
And while you're at it, just watch the whole thing.
Yes.
It's only like 3-4 hours. You can get through the entire thing.
Or, if you want to watch it with us, we watch
week
it
by
every week.
You take 4.5 months to watch it with us. I don't know. That seems a bit much, but hey, if you want to do it, you do it. Dustin, buddy, Kit Kat, man, dude, I'm talking to you, even though you didn't watch this episode. So I'll clip this out and send it to you. I need you to watch it. It's short. You can watch it on your phone, on like a smoke break or something. I don't know. Okay, I'm just throwing things out there. Anyway,
On that note, guys.
On that note, you can reach me at Stars Untraveled, Rich Amanda at KZ Pop, reach the show at Beyond Our Focus, anywhere, including YouTube, podcast services around the globe.
Maybe. Fighting beasties.
I think so, personally. Love Death Robots. It was awesome. Let us know what you thought. Leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Anything else? Goodbye. Till next time, long days and pleasant nights.